It's July, the grand crescendo month of girls club basketball, and I want to talk about three big-time matchups that are going to be going down this weekend in Indy at Session 2 of the girls UAA circuit. So let's get right into it, and let's talk about a matchup between two undefeated teams in Minnesota Fury and West Virginia Thunder Riego. Minnesota Fury led by their backcourt and Michigan State commit Jordan Odie and her backcourt mate Addie Mack, who has had as hot of a Session 1 as any athlete on the UAA platform, shooting over 67% from three and leading her team in scoring and rebounding. With West Virginia Thunder Riego, it all starts with their front court in Leah Macy and Sydney Mobley. Both athletes are shooting over 50% from the field and leading their team in rebounding. Speaking of big-time matchups with undefeated teams, SA Finest has a matchup with FBC United, and FBC United comes into this game with a dominant 5-0 record. And I say dominant because they're beating teams by an average of 30 points, led by Kamora Fields, Daniel Osho, and Aubrey Beckham. With SA Finest, it starts with Bella Flemings, the team's leading scorer, and shot 41% from three from Session 1. LA Sneed and the versatile wing Amari Biles, who's leading the team in rebounding. But the X factor for this team, in my opinion, Kayla King. Kayla King stuffed the stat sheets, one of the top three contributors in points, rebounds, and assists, and led the team in steals. Another team with dominant wins is West Virginia Thunder Johnson. 5-0, beating teams by an average of 26 points a game, and their intriguing matchup that I want to talk about is their matchup with the Wisconsin Lakers. I'm really intrigued by this matchup because of the contrast in styles and the way in which the Wisconsin Lakers play, led by Natalie Cousseau, leading the team in points, rebounds, and assists, and shot over 90% from the free throw line. Love to see a kid that takes advantage of the charity stripe. And also led by Amy and Anatarian. Amy is shooting over 50% from the three-point line. Big time questions that we're going to get that I want to get answers to this weekend. One, can Minnesota Fury keep West Virginia Thunder's Leah Macy and Sydney Mobley off the glass? Can West Virginia Thunder Riego hold Addie Mack? Three big-time matchups between six big-time teams with a lot of talent. Look forward to watching those games this weekend. Be on the lookout next week as we drop our recap of Session 2 of the UAA circuit.